Guys, good morning and welcome back to a new vlog. Just leaving Port Orleans Riverside. We are heading to meet our Uber driver that has taken us to Universal Studios. If you're new around here, my name is Dalimore and welcome back. We're literally vlogging our experience while we're out here in Florida, and yeah, it's been a crazy 18 days so far, but I'm absolutely loving it and can't wait to get back to Universal Studios and ride on as many rides as we possibly can before we go home in 2 days. So yeah, before we go into this vlog, if you like this sort of content, make sure you smash that like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. And today is, believe it or not, meant to be the hottest day we've actually had here in Universal. Nathan's just tracking the Uber. Where's he going? Is he going the opposite way? We've literally had a nightmare this morning with Uber drivers. I thought the Uber driver would be able to pick us up from our site, but it seems like the security's so tight here, they're actually not allowed. But then you can use the East Depot, but even with that, I don't believe that they can probably come this way, because our Uber driver is now telling us to head the opposite way. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie, it's about 2 hours later since you last saw me and Nathan leave Port Orleans Riverside. The reason being is because with the current guidelines as it stands, you need to take a test to return home. So we're currently in Royal Pacific. Face mask policy, you don't need it on in here. It's advisory, but if you're in an open space like I am now with no one around me, it's fine. But today you probably will see me wearing a mask again. But anyway, we did our test to get home and it came back negative. So that is it. I'm not going to talk any more about the C word or anything. I know we're fine, I know we're getting home. The worry, honestly, the worry of both me and Nathan, that what we've had over the last 72 hours has been, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, I really wouldn't. It's, you know, we're fine now, we can go home. You know, I even said to Con at one point, I might not be able to come home on Friday, I might be here another 2 weeks, just so he was aware. You know, it's one of them things, it's kind of, you know, I think it's my anxiety. It is my anxiety. I know it is. I think the worst in every situation. But I'm fine now. I know I can go home. Don't get us wrong. I love Florida, but I don't want to be here for another 2 weeks. So yeah, Nathan's just in the bathroom, and then we're going to hit Universal. And today is all about getting on as many rides as we possibly can. It'll be our last time in Universal this trip. So, you know, doing as many rides as we possibly can and just having the best day ever. That's all I want to do today. I feel like over the last 48 hours I've really not enjoyed the trip. I'm going to be completely honest, I feel like I've really not enjoyed the trip, and this is the thing, sometimes I don't like saying this sort of stuff. In fact, here's Nathan now. You know, I don't really like saying this sort of stuff, but it's so important that this is an honest reflection. How was that waiting for the test results? I said to them, honestly, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Yeah, like I've been putting on a brave face, but I was sitting in the shop. Oh, yeah. It was really funny actually. Well, it wasn't funny, but a lady came out and went, Nathan, can you just come here please? With a pen and a bit of paper, and I was like, oh dear Lord, this is the end. I was like, see ya! Yeah. No, honestly, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but I don't want to put anyone, this is the thing, I don't want to put anyone off, but Nathan hit the nail on the head this morning. He would not be travelling during these times. It's, for me, it's not worth the stress. Yeah. Well, that's only you can make that decision. Honestly, only you can make that decision. I don't want to make any decision for anyone. Am I coming back out very soon? Probably. You know what I'm like. But yeah, but that's Nathan's take on it. But anyway, enough of the C word, enough of the great unpleasantness. Let's actually just go. Now, before we start any day in Universal Studios, we need to get ourselves a Starbucks. You know us very well. Here we go. Miss Starbucks is here. And before, obviously, I leave, I need to try the Starbucks. Let's see. Let's see if it matches up to Disney. I think it's going to be the same, to be honest. Oh, that's very nice. This is caramel. That's good. Let's go to the park. And because we're at Royal Pacific, we're actually going to jump on the water taxi. Now, honestly, it's this way, Nathan. I absolutely love water taxi, and it's such a good way to get yourself over to Universal. And Nathan will experience it, which is cool. I didn't have to pay for the hotel for it, which is also another cool thing. I said the funniest thing to Nathan before. Nathan was like, oh, there's an aeroplane here. I said, oh yeah, they can fly us over to Universal. He went, really? I said though, you have spent nearly 2 weeks in Disney and Universal. Nothing would blow your mind, you know what I mean? Like literally, you know what I like over here. Guys, we are on the water taxi, and honestly, this never gets old. And this is another ride, well it's not a ride, but this is another mode of transport that I've used so many times with Con and Stevie. Now I'm doing it obviously with Nathan, and it's just so many amazing memories of like going to Universal, doing this. And as you know, we actually haven't paid to stay at the Resort Hotel. So we're just using this, and I don't know the rules in regards. Just let me know in the comments if you're allowed or if you're not allowed. I've never had an issue. I've stayed here once before, but yeah, there's no better way of getting into Universal than this way.
Questions right in the app. It's the easy way to plan your days in all 3 Universal theme parks and Universal City Walk. We hope you enjoy this short.
And a quick one. Nathan really wants these donuts.
It's not just me.
He wants the donuts.
Don't be playing that game. I mean, I love donuts more than life, but it's not just me.
Yes, cousin Nathan's addiction to donuts. We're heading to Voodoo Donut. That's the first place we're going. I said to Nathan, there's no way we can fly home. This might be Nathan's last time in Florida, and we don't know, you never know what's around the corner. So we need a Voodoo Donut. And we went the other night and it was like a 4-hour queue, so we're going now. And this is it, we are here, we're finally at Voodoo Donut, right. Oh, is it closed? Why can I hear England? But, no, that's Liverpool. The plane You'll Never Walk Alone. Oh, right, come on. Please be open, please be open. Please be open. Yay, it's open. Oh, we're here. Look at some of these donuts. Chocolate frosted cake. You don't want that, that's what you have at home. Guava colada. Apple fritter. Double chocolate. Peanut cake. Oh no, this could be disastrous. Haven't you got to fit into a wedding suit?
Heaven, I'm in heaven.
Oh
My days, what is that?
And guys, this is what I've ordered. The mango tango. Oh, I love mangoes. So I think this is going to be right up my alley. Let's give it a try. Are we ready? Oh, this is so heavy. It actually feels ridiculous. Oh my god. There's no way I can eat all this. It's so dense. It's massive. Right, and now it's time for Universal. I'm not gonna lie, Nathan loved his donut. For me, it's too big. And I know I don't say that often, but honestly, that is crazy. Like, so much sugar, and they're so big, honestly. Love it. I can imagine, if you're a sweet fan, you're in heaven in there, honestly, but when you're not massively into sweets, just, oof, a lot of sugar, a lot of sugar. I can taste it on my teeth, that's how much sugar's in there. And here we go, heading into Diagon Alley. And as always, Diagon Alley is rammed. Wow. It is crazy busy. It's not as bad as Thanksgiving though, that was unbearable Thanksgiving. This is not unbearable, but I've been sitting in Nathan. Oh, actually, I do want to buy you a bird while I'm in here. I want to buy you a little cuddly. And what else do I want to get? I'm in Diagon Alley, I have to buy stuff. What am I like? I tell you what I'm not buying, I'm not buying food. That's one thing I'm not getting. And the next time I'll eat will be tonight for a meal. But yeah, there's a cuddly toy I want, which is in this shop up ahead. I know. You're watching me here. What am I like? No, honestly, it's so cute though. I'll show you. I don't know what its name is. You can let me know what the name is. I'll show you. Well, actually, before I show you the cuddly, look at this. I love this, and it's so tempting. $32. So tempting. And this is what I was looking at the other day. Oh, what's the name of this? It's from, obviously, the movies. It's it's what's his name? Dumbledore's, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so cute, I love it. I'm gonna buy its neck, that's awful.
I'm gonna hate myself on that one.
I know, God, you're a Harry Potter fan, you don't even know the names. Folks. Oh, and then I found this as well. Now let me know in the comments if you think this is cute. Oh, how cute is that? Oh, so I'm buying these two. What am I like? What am I like? I'm a nightmare. I love this soundtrack. When you're in Diagon Alley. They didn't play this the other day when me and Nathan were in. It's the first time I think they've played it. And I know some of you are probably thinking as if you've just bought them two things. But honestly, it's the only way I feel like I can have a little bit of Universal in my house. I've got so much Disney stuff, but with Universal it feels like it's the only little bit I have, you know what I mean? Apart from obviously the annual pass, but yeah, I just love it, honestly. I love it in here. Diagon Alley is the place where I miss the most. Do you know what? I've got my honest opinion. If someone says to me right now, what do you miss the most when you leave Florida? It's Diagon Alley. I absolutely love it here. The butterbeer, the music, the gift shops, everything about it, I just absolutely love. Again, guys, you can see people with the wands, and I haven't bought a wand yet. Nathan literally hit the nail on the head before. He said wait until you come back, because if you buy a wand now, you go home, you're not going to use it for like forever, however long it's going to be until you come back out. And before we leave Diagon Alley, we have to get a butterbeer. It's so funny though, because I just said to Nathan before, after belly fitting on the mummy, said to Nathan, no food or drink for me today, only water, and here we are getting a butterbeer. What are we like? But you know, it's my last time in Diagon Alley this trip, and I'm quite happy with myself because I haven't entered in any debt or bank loans for any merch this trip, which is a good thing. But yes, I will be back soon, hopefully. Guys, we're in Islands of Adventure, and we've just been looking at the Hulk. We're thinking we should do the Hulk, but not yet. Not after a butterbeer. Not after a butterbeer. I just sat in the tester seat. I fit. At least I fit on something. Actually, to be honest, I fit on all the rides in here. But yeah, I've never actually went on the Hulk before, so I always like to test the tester seats. But yeah, so yeah, we could go on Hulk, I don't know. Velocicoaster's back on, it's been down all day. That's it in the daytime, but me and Nathan have vowed we're doing it 3 times today, so we're gonna go on it. Yeah, looking at it though makes us, in the daylight it looks actually higher and scarier. But we need to go on it, so let's not whine about it, let's just go and get it done. We're going on it 3 times today, I think. And this is the ride from this angle, and you'll see people fly around this corner in a sec. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't even look that fast. Oh, they're going up that. They're going up there. Oh, it's that. Everyone's breath gets taken away at that point. That's the scariest bit. And here we go. You might be able to hear people screaming. Oh, why do we do this to ourselves? We just love scaring ourselves, that's what it is. Oh, right, let's do it. Let's do it, let's not get scared. Let's not try and use the toilet as a way to just divert the ride again. We do this all the time, me and Nathan. Oh, we need to go to the toilet before we go on. Don't know why. We'll go to the toilet 10 times before we go on a ride. Right, here we go. 40 minutes as well? 40 minutes isn't bad at all. Honestly, every time I look at these, I think to myself, they look so real. Honestly, they do. I don't know what they look like on cam, but when you're here right now, they honestly look generally real. And this is it, guys. This is where you go in the locker. So I will see you very, very soon. Got off. Go number 1. 2 more goes to go. Oh, does that make sense? 2 more times to go, I suppose. Look at that, though. Do you know, right, I was just saying to Nathan, that bit isn't the worst bit. The worst bit is over here, where it does this. Oh, hang on, they'll go around again. The worst bit is coming over here, where it does like a flip. Watch. This is the worst bit, in my opinion. That bit there. You literally lift out your seat. That's where you lift. You were saying you were like literally coming out all the time, weren't you? Like, I'm gonna be honest, when I say coming out, it's safely. You know what I mean? Like, you're not. Yeah, it feels like you're flying out, but you're not. But I think that's the way it's designed. It's the reason why it doesn't really like hook you in. It's meant to have that little bit of space. And guys, I'm ready to tell you what my favourite ride in Florida is. This. Honestly, I've now decided this is my favourite ride in Florida by a mile. Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. It goes above Avatar, it goes above Rise of the Resistance. However, we are doing Rise of the Resistance tomorrow, so that'll be interesting if we say that Rise of the Resistance is better than this. But I feel like Pandora can't compete with this, unfortunately. I know it's a different type of ride, but love it. Absolutely love it. And now we are going in Hogsmeade, and we're going to attempt to get on Hagrid, fingers crossed. Obviously, it's currently down as a 45-minute queue. They've actually scrapped the virtual line today, which doesn't surprise me because it's been so quiet. Universal's been brilliant today. Absolutely brilliant for the queued lengths. I'm telling you, you'll never find Hagrid at 45 minutes. And in, well, Jurassic at 30 and 40s. That's crazy. I've not seen anything like it. And yeah, it is still a 45 minutes, so let's get our stuff in the locker. And I'll see you guys very soon. Let's head in Honeydukes and do a little bit of shopping. I might even treat myself to some jelly beans or something. Really could do with a sugar, even though I had a huge donut earlier. Ooh, this is very quiet for Honeydukes. Ooh, this is really quiet. This is good, this. I've seen Nathan before. These look awesome. It's just that, really. Yeah. But they do look lovely. They do look really, really nice. Let me know if you've tried them. I'm interested. If you've tried them, let me know. See, Nathan got the chocolate frog, didn't you? And you said it was nice, but it was just solid chocolate, wasn't it?
Yeah, aye. They'll last you a good 3 or 4 days.
Oh, well, it's 3 or 4 days worth. Well, it depends. How much you like chocolate?
Yeah, it lasted me 3 days.
Yeah, it lasted Nathan 3 days, the chocolate, which is good. Right, so I'm gonna actually get a couple of sweets because I am dying for something, just a bit of sugar. I think I'm gonna get a couple of sugar-free gummy worms. I think that's a good sensible amount. Got a couple of eggs in there and some sugar-free worms. I think that's about half a pound. Well, actually, not half a pound, quarter of a pound. I'll let you know. Hopefully we'll see. And it's that perfect time now before we go on Jurassic Park where the sun's just went down. It's a bit like what I said yesterday where the sun's gone down. It's not too warm, it's not cold. And the park's thinning out. We've noticed massively today that it's been very quiet in the park today, which has just been so nice. And perfect 5 minutes. And the music always gets us when you walk in here. I know one day this is going to go. I know it is, and I'm going to turn into Jurassic World. And that's the day when I'll cry. Because this ride is everything to me. You know, it's what I grew up with and everything. And I just know I just need to prepare for that unfortunate day where I might find out that unfortunately it's gone. And yeah, no, I shouldn't be thinking so morbidly, should I? See, if I live local, I'll come here all the time and I would be like, I'll be over it. But because I can't come very often, I'm like, oh, one day I might come and it might not be here anymore and it might be Jurassic World and it might look completely different. But anyway, this is my final time doing this ride, this trip.
Time of before man, when the river flowed through a newborn world and giants walked the earth. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
For the ocean.
The ultra soars in this lagoon.
Oh, lovely.
Raptor containment area. Please stay seated. We'll grab your phone at the receiving dock.
Oh, you might be able to hear Velocicoaster in the background. We're nowhere near it, by the way. It's just so loud. But we just got off Jurassic Park. I love that, right? I said to Nathan, because Nathan probably won't come back out yet for a few years. And I said, hopefully he'll still be here, because he likes it. And I said, hopefully he'll still be here when you come back out. But we're just watching the fireworks. Well, I say watching the fireworks. Not really much fireworks going on. But, oh! No. It's, the Hogwarts fireworks in the distance. It's always quite nice just to watch in the distance. I am honestly knackered. Me and Nathan have both said the park closes at 7 tonight, and we're really happy about that, aren't we?
I am not disappointed.
Yeah, we're both really tired, and do you know, I've been at what, day 8, this is day 18 now. No, this is day 19. No, this is day 19, and oh, I'm ready for home now. I don't get why I love being here, love experiencing it and things, but oof, I'm ready for home now. I'm drained, guys. Honestly, I'm so drained. Like, I feel like every single last sip of energy has just been sucked out of my body. But tomorrow's a chill day because we're going to do Hollywood Studios first thing in the morning, and then on the evening we're just chilling. We're checking into a new resort tomorrow, actually, which I'll obviously let you know in the next vlog. But anyway, we're going to head and do our last ride of Velocicoaster, and Nathan wants to sit front row, so that's what we're going to do. Obviously I can't vlog it, as we both know, as we all know I should say, but yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see if we're, do you know, actually, quick one, Nathan did no hands before.
Yeah, it's front row, no hands this time.
Yeah, so he wants to do front row, no hands this time. So yeah, so we've been on it twice. One we didn't vlog, and then we went on off cam. Obviously it's all off cam really, but this one is our third time today, and yeah, it was 30 minutes before. 30 minutes, which is just insane. But I know. But anyway, let's go and get on it, and then I'll check back with you after we've been on it. And guys, that is it. We've done Velocicoaster 3 times, and the last time we were front row, and it was unbelievable. In fact, it was amazing. I actually got a bit emotional, a bit teary. This is us finished in Universal Studios now. I am absolutely gutted. Nathan's just shy. He's just trying to film people coming down this drop here. But But yeah, I'm gutted. I'm literally gutted. That is us finished with Universal. Honestly, you may remember from earlier in the vlogs, Universal has a special place in my heart. It really, really does. And Islands of Adventure, especially obviously compared to the, you know, the two parks, I absolutely love Islands of Adventure. It's just amazing. I think I've got an audience behind me, like literally dancing in the background. But yeah. Oh, here we go. It's awesome, isn't it? It's awesome. Absolutely love this park. Where are we eating tonight? Where do you want to eat?
Anywhere with food.
Are you hungry now?
With edible food. Not really.
He's saying
anywhere with decent...
Oh my god, they can't even see us. Hi! Hang on, there we go. Hang on. The lighting in here is awful.
Trying to edit that and
Yeah.
go,
I know, yeah. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do is we'll just talk when we get out because the lighting's bad. But yeah. Oh god, you can't even see me. Hang on. Hello? Anyone there? I'll talk to you after when I get outside. Right, now we've got better lighting. That is us out of Islands of Adventure now. I said to Nathan there, the next time Nathan comes out, we're getting a car, because I'm not going to tell you what we were discussing off cam, because you'd be like, why on earth would you want to do that? But we want to do a lot of travelling, don't we? We want to do a lot of driving and things. Yeah. Me and Nathan are massive horror fans, so I said, like, wouldn't it be awesome to like stay in a really like cheap motel in the middle of nowhere? And then I'll end it there. Actually, no, that sounds bad actually. Anyway.
Really cheap hotel night for like $200 a night. Really cheap.
No, it will be a cheap one. After all we've spent out here. Anyway, Chocolate Emporium. That sound good? Even though Nathan's like, I want a salad.
Do you need a salad?
You can't eat a salad in there.
What about like a salad starter and then
salad starter
with a dessert?
That's what we do, right?
Skip the entree.
Do you know, me and Nathan are funny, right? Because what we do, right, we think we're being healthy, and what we actually do is we'll get like a soup to start. That's what you did at Giordano's. You got a soup start and then a big bloody deep dish pizza.
I didn't even, like, only had half.
That was one of your worst meals you've had out here at Giordano's.
It was one of the best, but one of the worst.
One of the best, one of the most calorific. Oh, there's a lot of fireworks going off now.
Oh, fantastic.
Anyway, we're going to go and have food, and then obviously we'll let you know how the whole day went yesterday. Yes, that makes sense. Tomorrow. It's been a long day. Oh, well, I'm gutted. We're not eating there. They're fully booked for the rest of this evening. And I've never known for that to be fully booked for the rest of this evening. Ever. We'll right, we'll look at Cowfish, because Cowfish is probably my next best bet. Either Cowfish or the Italian, which, like Nathan says, he couldn't really.
We haven't had a burger since we've been out.
We haven't had a burger. Oh, actually, we haven't had a burger, have we?
No.
Right, Cowfish is probably good. OV stuff. We'll have a look. So we've managed to find a restaurant, guys. We're actually eating in here at Big Fire, which is actually a newer restaurant. This wasn't here the last time I was here, and believe it or not, it was so hard to get a reservation tonight. I wouldn't care. The park's been so quiet. So I was thinking, oh, easily we'll walk in, everywhere sold out. We nearly ended up, even Disney's nearly all sold out. We nearly ended up at IHOP. So yeah, crazy. It's manic busy. But tonight, honestly, Nathan's gonna get the cheeseburger and chips. We're gonna get half oven baked bread starters, which looks awesome. And I'm really thinking, I don't know what to get. I don't know if I should get the barbecue shrimp as starter or get the skillet roasted half chicken. I'm not 100% sure, I don't really know. Both sound amazing, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Anyway, while I'm waiting to find out about what I'm ordering from my main, we've got some bread that's arrived, and look at this, it's lovely and warm. And yeah, this is very nice. We've got like some butter and things. It looks really good. And my main has arrived. I've went for the prawns, and I've got a side of potatoes, a side of carrots, and then my mushrooms have just arrived. Yep, I've ordered everything. Oh my god, yeah, and Nathan's ordered a cheeseburger, and it's actually got burger on the top. That's awesome. Right, so we're just doing a little bit of spot shopping, and Nathan's looking to buy something for his little girlfriend.
I don't know, is it cute? I don't know.
I don't know, it looks a bit... Hang on, how much is it?
16.
Yeah, it's quite cute. But you might as well buy her a hat than that, because that looks cheap. A hat doesn't. But it is 2 for $20 with the keychains. So you could get a 2. Good morning from Port Orleans Riverside. The last you would have seen. What was the last thing we did yesterday on cam? No, actually, I remember the last thing you seen. It was Nathan buying gifts. And then what happened was, is off cam, I then went and bought a couple, well, I bought one gift actually. So yes, that's what we did yesterday. I feel so much better as well because I've had a shave. And we're leaving Port Orleans now, which is such a shame. However, we are checking in to our last resort. Well, as the two of us, then Nathan's got a resort on his own. Actually, which I found out is a Wynindam. Believe it or not, it is. It's not actually by Wynindam, but it's actually a company that work with Wynindam. But honestly, yesterday was just such an amazing day. Honestly, I really enjoyed yesterday. It was so nice because we just did all the things we really wanted to do. We didn't go on any rides that we didn't really want to do. The only ride that I think Nathan was disappointed with yesterday was Spider-Man. Wasn't the biggest fan at all, were you? Yeah, no, not the biggest fan at all. It's weird, I think, because a lot of people built it up to him before he came, and I said to Nathan, when was the last time some of them people came? Because that's one of Con's favourite rides. But the reason why that's one of Con's favourite rides is for nostalgia. But I think if Con went on that ride like tomorrow, and that was his first time, it definitely wouldn't go down as his favourite ride. It's just he's grown up with that ride, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we went on Velocicoaster 3 times, which was just crazy. And on the final time, we did front row, which was the best. I'm going to be honest though, just a quick hint. If you do sit front row on Velocicoaster, actually before I go there, I'll explain. So on Velocicoaster, you don't have the head over restraints. I have explained this before. You don't have the head over restraints, you just have it like on your legs. And it's fine, but you do feel yourself lift on the ride. And the first time we went on it, I was like, well, I don't like that at all. But now I've been on it a few times, you know it's safe. And I think that's what it's designed for. It's meant to make you feel like you're like flying, if you know what I mean. However, if you sit front row, you will feel like you're flying. Because honestly, because of the pull from the back and you're sitting front row, first of all you've got the wind full force in your face, but then also you've got that lift because you're waiting for everyone else to come down, so the lifts feel like forever. The worst lift actually is when you go up, that bit's fine, it's when you come down, it feels like, oh my god, I nearly got a fright there, someone next door. It literally feels like you're going to fly out your seat. But, you know, honestly, it was amazing. It really was amazing. Best ride we've been on. And I'm glad we ended our rides on that, to be honest, because it was just amazing. Make sure to tune back into next week's vlog, because we've actually got a bit of an insane day, but it's the kind of day that me and Nathan love, to be honest. This is what we're doing. We're going to Magic Kingdom for some photos, and we're going to say goodbye at the castle. Then we're going to check into our new resort, which you guys will find out next week what that resort is. And then we're going to do a cinema chill day, which is just honestly right up our street. We're going to go and see Ghostbusters. It's at 3:30. We're going to do the dine-in cinema experience where you sit down and they bring food to you. So there's no queuing when you go in. You just walk straight in, you sit down, and you have someone bringing your food, which we don't do that in the UK. So for any Americans who watch us, there's only one cinema I know that do a dine-in experience, and it's the View Cinema. And by me they do it, but it is very expensive to go to. That's the only cinema I know that do it. I've done it before and it was not the same as what I had back in 2017 when I was here with Con. The experience me and Con had, it was like being in a restaurant but watching a movie. It's such a good experience. But anyways guys, on that note, I am going to shoot because like literally Nathan's just said we do need to get going. So I'm going to shoot. If you've liked this video, make sure you smash that like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. We've only got 2 more vlogs left, which is just insane, only 2 more left. But hopefully by now, I should have had a trip announcement. I would like to think, I don't know. I don't even know when these vlogs are coming out because I don't even know how many I'm releasing per week. But hopefully by now we may have had a trip announcement. If not, then one will be brewing very soon. But anyway, if like I say, if you've liked this video, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. I just want to say a huge thank you to my Patreon members. Patreon members get access to early vlogs, early content, behind the scenes stuff, podcasts and live streams. If you'd be interested in Patreon, the link is below. And again, I just want to say a huge thank you to my Patreon members, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to create impartial content like this. So anyways, on that note, make sure you tune back into next week because it's going to be an amazing day. I'm going to bring you guys all along. I'm also going to be showing you guys the packing situation. And then cinema, spa, Magic Kingdom, Epcot Illuminations. Is it called Illuminations? I think it's called Illuminations. We're going to see the Epcot fireworks. That's the last thing we're doing tonight. And then, yeah, and then I fly home tomorrow. Ooh, it's so sad. But anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye, guys. Say bye, Nathan. Bye. Maybe this vlog series we can just try and see how many buys, different versions of buys. I was editing it today, and loads of different buys. Anyway, see you soon, guys. Bye.